Another big story. This is huge. Loathsome human, idiot, and talk of Watergate. We now know exactly what was in those anti-Trump texts sent by the FBI agent who has kicked off Robert Mueller's Russia probe. And it's not pretty. In fact, some of it, we can't even share some of it for you on morning TV. It's that bad. Griff Jenkins is live from our D.C. bureau with the stunning new text messages that have been obtained by Fox News. Griff, I couldn't stop going through these this morning. It's crazy.
Stunning indeed. Good morning, Heather. These obtained by Fox News between two FBI agents assigned to the Russia probe, Peter Strzok and Lisa Page. It led Special Counsel Robert Mueller to remove Strzok from the investigation, and the language is at times profane and not for morning television, as you say. And this is all, Heather, going to fuel the narrative that the investigation is tainted. Now, let's just start with March 4th last year. Page, God, Trump is a loathsome human. Strzok, yet he may win. Good for Hillary. It is. Would be a worse president than Cruz? Page. Trump? Yes, I think so. I'm not sure. Strzok. Oh, my God. He's an idiot. In this, Strzok. God, Hillary should win 100 million to 0. Page, I know. Now, remember, all of this has taken place while Strzok is an integral part of the FBI's investigation into Hillary Clinton's emails. He was the one credited with changing the wording in then FBI Director James Comey's assessment from grossly negligent to extremely careful. A month later, Page appears to acknowledge that they're doing something they shouldn't. Look at this. Page, so look, you say we text on that phone when we talk about Hillary because it can't be traced. Now later, by October, after candidate Trump has gotten the nomination, Strzok's deeply felt bias reaches new heights. Here on the 20th of October, I am riled up, Strzok says. Trump is an expletive idiot, is unable to provide a coherent answer. That same day, in all caps, that's shouting across texting, can't pull away what the expletive happened to our country. The reaction from the White House, Heather, has been stern. Here's what one of the president's personal attorneys, Jay Sekulow, said to Hannity last night.
The conflicts of interest inside the FBI and Department of Justice as to this Fusion GPS matter is breathtaking in scope.
Now, there is also this November text exchange, which perhaps shows a little bit of the thinking from Strzok. Strzok writing, quote, bought all the president's men, figured I needed to brush up on Watergate. Page, my God, Sessions for DOD or OJ. Attorney General, that is. Strzok, Attorney General. Page, good God. Now, the revelations are highly significant, Heather, because the Deputy Attorney General, Rod Rosenstein, is expected to testify before a House Oversight Committee today. Rosenstein is the one who appointed Mueller in the first place. And if that wasn't enough for you, this also comes as the president's son, Donald Trump Jr., is calling for an investigation before he is interviewed by the Senate Intelligence Committee today behind closed doors. So it is certainly an understatement to say that this is a stunning development.
I mean, it really is. Much more to come on this. Thank you so much, Griff. Appreciate it as the construction continues there behind you in our studio in D.C. Thank you.
Fox News has now obtained the text messages between the FBI agent Peter Strzok and his FBI lawyer girlfriend, Lisa Page. It shows a virulent, major anti-Trump, pro-Clinton bias. Here with reaction to that, former Deputy Assistant to the President, Fox News National Security Strategist Sebastian Gorka. Have you had a chance to read this? God, Hillary should win 100 million to 1. Oh, I suppose Hillary is who I support. God, Trump is a loathsome human being. Peter Strzok was on Mueller's team, Dr. Gorka. Peter Strzok interviewed Cheryl Mills and Uma Abedin and Hillary Clinton and General Flynn. He was involved in the dossier. He was involved in the, if you will, collusion or putting the fix in with an exoneration before investigation on the Hillary email investigation. How is this guy with this bias ever allowed on Mueller's team? And I'm not even talking about 8 of the 16 appointed by Mueller Democratic donors, or the atrocious record, the 9-0 loss in the Supreme Court by Andrew Weissman, the overturn in the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals, or the fact that there are no Republican donors appointed by Mueller. This is beyond anything I have seen in my life Robert Mueller's special counsel and the people that are in the forefront of that investigation. Now their bias is exposed. What does it all mean?
It means that this whole investigation is a sham. It is a house of cards, and it should be closed down tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. You don't have to agree with the President of the United States. I was an employee of the Department of Defense for 6 years under President Obama. I did not vote for him. But the fact is, this is a senior law enforcement official who wasn't just a bureaucrat, wasn't a professor like me in a Defense Department installation. This was an individual who has been tasked to investigate a sitting president who, if these texts are confirmed, he agrees with the person he's texting is a loathsome individual. How does that mean you're going to investigate him? What is your axe to grind? And how are you an impartial peace officer if that is your opinion of the most senior member of our government? It is an utter outrage, Sean. All right, let's go to Alabama, get your thoughts on this race. It appears very, very tight. We keep having a back and forth all night long.